When I played the Caribou Trail demo, the atmosphere impressed me, but the stutters completely broke immersion. Now, after spending a few hours with the full release, I'm honestly surprised by how much smoother the game feels. The game begins with you rowing a boat alongside several other soldiers, heading toward what feels like an important mission. And the moment you look around, you realize you are not alone. As you continue moving forward, explosions suddenly erupt around you. Massive warships are fighting in the distance, and the entire scene immediately sets the tone for the journey ahead. The atmosphere here is genuinely impressive, and it quickly prepares you for the harsh reality of war. After reaching the shore, you see soldiers scattered across the battlefield, but moments later, another huge explosion forces everyone to run for their lives. You try to survive alongside the others, but eventually collapse unconscious. You later wake up inside a tent, and this is where the real journey begins. Around you, there are supplies, soldiers, conversations, and constant reminders that you are stepping into a brutal war environment. Now let's talk about performance. Interestingly, the demo originally listed a GTX 1060 as the minimum GPU, while the full release now recommends an RTX 2060 class card. That's a pretty major jump on paper, but after playing a full version for a few hours, I was actually surprised by how smooth the game feels compared to the demo. I mostly played on low settings because my RTX 3050 Ti laptop only has 4GB VRAM, but I still decided to test higher settings out of curiosity, and surprisingly, performance held up much better than I expected. Even on higher settings, the game stayed above 50 FPS without the heavy stutters I experienced in the demo. It's honestly nice to see a smaller studio improve optimization this much between the preview and full release. The Caribou Trail is a first person narrative experience focused on a group of friends sent into the horrors of the Great War. It's less about non stop action and more about atmosphere, survival, emotion, and the human side of war. And honestly, if you enjoy narrative driven experiences with strong atmosphere and emotional storytelling, this is definitely a game worth checking out.